All right, so do we have all the items for gratitude? I don't think we have any. Pets won't need it. X-ray key. Ambulances again. More street stuff. The door. I think we go streets and we check this room every time. And I reckon we'll get our key doing it that way. We need to find 2 chest harnesses. Find 4 factories. I'm really not feeling factory right now. Eliminate scouts using a Vepr hunter. That's not going to happen. Hand over 5 screwdrivers. 4k XP. Eliminate scavs using an SMG for 30,000 XP. That's a pretty solid weekly. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do we keep that or we reroll? The last week we had was 50,000 XP and go. I will have to collect some SMGs. Keep, you can get way worse. All right, well, we're gonna have to make sure we find some SMGs and use them. I think 4k XP for that. I think we re-roll the screwdriver one. Take 2 car extracts. That's 9,000 XP for 2 car extracts. That's it. That's an easy dub. All right, we might have to do some streets. Eliminate scavs using SMGs. I have to find these harnesses. Type 56. Type 56. Type 56. Are these common on scavs? Yes. All right, so we've got to find 2 of them and re-roll factory. Eliminate scavs with headshots on woods. 8,000 XP. I think this is worthwhile doing. I'm sure we've got a woods quest. We have gratitude. Got chumming. We've already done the woods part of the lend lease. But we could drop off the things in chumming. Shooter born on woods. There's so many lighthouse tasks. Well, really, the only task we have is chumming to go to woods. But 8,000 XP for 12 headshots. I think that's worthwhile doing. Oh, light text to the prime, bro. All right. I think we might start off with a streets raid. Do we have an X-ray key? I don't get rid of keys very often. All right, we need to get 2 car extracts. Top part 1. Oh, eliminate scavs. Maybe we go Shoreline. Maybe we go Shoreline first and just get this headshot one done. We're gonna do a couple extra sessions of hardcore chat because we've got the Kappa speedrun coming up in a week, and I need episodes to cover the week. Three markers there. All the stuff for Shoreline. I think I'll just do 1 Shoreline. All right, 3 jammers, 3 markers. Thanks, dude. And then we have some slugs. Performance slugs, there we go. Cool. Don't need that. Shoreline keys. E306 is actually needed. Alright, that's good enough for now. Alright. I'm busting to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna run out to the bathroom. I was busting to go to the bathroom that much that I forgot to get all the markers and the jammers and that. Ah, oh well. Whew. All right, so ambulance is marked. Gav's killed with headshots. Whew. Liberated. That was the first shot you heard? Okay, thank you. Yeah. I'm going to try and go with Daddy's tactic of, you know, not trying to get too much done in the raid. So if we can just get over here, headshot some scavs, maybe mark the ambulance and run out, it's a win, you know? Couple of headshots. Couple of wins. Small wins. This is like prime time Sunday night where we're in for a treat on Shoreline. Limac, no, we decided against it. The spa leaked a lot of water. And I ended up having to put like heaps of towels and stuff to help prevent it from leaking up against the wall of the studio. I just didn't want to risk anything else. Any more water, like I don't want the water getting through the floors and all that. Damaging the walls. Lighthouse is a fun and great map. Anyone agree? No one agrees with you. Alright, Snobs comes up. I'm going to mark the ambulance and then run out. We'll run into this pit. I'm going to go down. To be safe. That's our ambulance there. Gonna sound like a scav. Go. Run. See if we can get the coal part 1 done now. On the way out. Gonna run over here, try and not activate the scav till we're closer. Shooting slugs on a shotgun with an MOA of like 4,000. What is the MOA? 12.9. We're getting a little bit closer again. I think I killed him. Am I shooting high? What's going on? It's like dead on his head. It's not shooting low because you'd see the hits. Plus 170% accuracy. This should be like perfect. Just aimed to center a mass. That was a headshot apparently. That hit really high. Original account JPEG, thanks to the tier 1. Death Chase 88, thanks to the 33 months fan. We're back at full health. I've never had to aim lower with slugs, but I normally use iron sights. I don't normally use sights. So that's probably it.
Does this count as edging yet?
Nope. And we're not doing it. Forbid you. Alf Deutsch, thanks to the 13 months, dude. How many raids have we done? 137. Man, we've been really good on hardcore. We're level 27 after 137 raids on hardcore. We had such a bad start too. Like we were like 20% survival rate. I would say that this is probably the easiest wipe ever to level. With all the task changes and... Nah, not ever, but since like Found in Raid was introduced. Say in the last few years. We haven't really done any looting. Better watch out, Nikita might be listening to you. Maybe. I think we go through the village. Try and get a couple more kills. Annoying. So what's the benefit of leaving right now? We get the cult done. That's probably it. Hardcore's doing better than my normal noob status. My first wipe, dude. If you can like get any sort of decent progression on your first wipe, and by decent I mean, you know, unlocking a few levels of traders, that kind of stuff, like upgrading your hideout, you're doing well. A lot of people, the first time they play, they'll just like, well, this get deterred quite harshly. The point where they don't even really play their first wipe. So this place is actually really good for jackets. Like if you want to farm keys, early wiper gets over farmed. Turn again. Over the head. Nice. Not allowed to miss our shots now. Peter de Koala, thanks for 3 months.
EAE second prime of the subathon pod.
Nice. Alright, KK, thanks for the 4 months. That guy just tossed me. I hear someone else coming. Hello?
Is that Pestily?
Hi.
Do I have the most notorious hello in the world or something? I'm out. The most notorious hello in the world. Hello? Pestily? Well, we got 3 scabs headshots now, so a little bit closer. He was instantly on it though. Yeah. We got a key too.
Just say oi dickhead instead of
Real Valkyria, thanks for the 200 bits. That doesn't work well though. I need to see something like bonjour. Hello. I'm trying to think of other ways of saying hello. I actually wouldn't have had much ammo. Salutations. Privet. G'day, mate. G'day. How you doing? The cult is done. G'day, mate.
good day.
G'day. All right. We'll get one of them. I don't think we're going to do the sniper tasks. At least I don't plan to do them yet. We can find better snipers than that. All right, now we can go woods and at least we can If we go woods, we can at least mark these now. I don't actually know where I want to go. How many quests? This secured perimeter task is actually ruining me, like mentally and physically.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. That was with SMGs, and I just sold that MP5. Whoops. Three jammers. Then we go back. Need another one of these. What ammo do we have? We might have the buckshot now. Oh, no, 50 BMGs. Isn't that like really good for this? What key was it? These 3 to 8. That's the utility kit. That's something we need. Cool. It's a dub. How far are we from getting another box case? Not even level 2 therapist. What do we need for that? We need the key, don't we? Gas station key. General wares, so we need to find that. Actually, we should get healthcare privacy done because that's going to get us most of the rep we need. Right. That for healthcare privacy. So we've got signal, which got the jammers. We've got 2 markers for that. Smart tool, we're doing the headshots. And then we've got like lend lease and that. If we go late to the resort, we might be able to pull that off. All right, let's go again.
Blanket jam.
Blanket jam. All right, we're going to go this tower first. Madhari, thanks for the 8 months. They nerfed stashes, but they buffed loot in general. So for example, if you just go to an area that has containers, there'll be like potentially is 2 or 3 times the amount of containers. On Garzo, I'm glad you enjoy it, man. Which one should I pick? Should I turn back chemical part 4? It's Half-Life. Thanks for the raid, dude. Have an amazing stream. So, arguably, this is my theory, like it or not. Chemical part 4, if you're an EOD user, you hand it to Prepper, and you get a million rubles worth of containers, and you don't have to worry about the rep loss. If you're in standard account or one of the other accounts, then you give it to here. Yeah, I found 2 tigers this swamp as well. Mid therapist, surely? No. One was a player, right? I really don't want to go to the River Resort right now. Oh, game froze. Why did it do that? Oh no. Hit a saga. Oh. It's alright. It's alright. We got one headshot on a scav. We got 2 markers down. We're gonna have to go back over that area. Fletchettis. Ugh. Cool. We'll put that on. So the question now is, where do we go? Where do we have the most by this thing? Reserve. Safe corridor. Bunker part 2. We need therapist rep though. That's probably the thing that's holding us back a little bit though. Car repair is reserve. We could probably do that. Marcus Shoreline. Guys with headshots on woods. The only other thing we have on woods though, isn't it? Do we have any SMGs? At MP5. Got chumming to do. I'm struggling to think of what we need to do. Let's just pick something and just do it. One more shotgun to Shoreline. We'll just do it with buckshots. Do we have enough to barter a backpack? Nope. Nope. All right, we should get some sacral teas. All right, let's do this. One more snore line and then from map. I think we got. Oh, I'm guessing Nethereth NL is Dutch, so there'd be 4 Dutch mods now. To mix it up. Yeah, hello. Yes, I am very Dutch. We'd almost be able to allow Dutch in chat. Almost. Absolute 02727. Thanks for the prime. Wife's troop waffle day. pulled up. I think I have to go to the city tomorrow. I do. Someone here. There's someone here. There's two. There's three. What point do you really need 3 people to do a raid?
A skeet skeet bang bang.
It's good. Bang bang. Opal thinks for 10 months. They were fully geared, those 3. Just imagine how many people you've ran past that was just sitting in a bush or laying prone somewhere, hiding in a box. That's pretty cool. How'd you like him? Trying to think of my strategy for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I've got a talk at one of the universities tomorrow. During the time Michael's covering. Swagger's gone home. What does Michael do? I don't know. Sits here and yells at you guys. I'm on a panel, I believe, talking about the online space and they ask me questions. Learn nothing. Don't think I have anything valuable to give about working in online media. Someone yells out, when what? I get so lost tracking the days that I actually thought when I had a realization just in the raid when I started that I was meant to be there today. So I'm glad that I realized now. My way for me to remember it was it's the day after Swagger leaves. But I felt like Swagger left yesterday. But when you guys said where's Swagger, and I was like, he left today. I was like, I had something to do the day after. I've already marked the ambulance at the top. But that didn't. Maybe a scav here. I grew up in Geelong, but I live in Adelaide now. Basically, haven't watched Tarkov in a while and I'm excited. Cheers, mate. Norris, dude. Doing hardcore at the moment. Don't see any on the roof. Maybe there'll be one down the bottom. Checking for a key there. I'll do it this way. Class 4 armor is slightly better.
Cheers for the content, dude.
No worries,
Can't
man.
Stop watching seems good.
Can't stop watching, seems good.
Bongo dab.
Bongo tap. I think we will get rid of this one. Oh, that's the rig that I need. Oh no. Do I go back and get the armor? All right, we run back, we get the armor, then we come back here and we take that rig. Just find a bag. I made it easy. Hey guys. Oh, no, no bag. But we have an armor. But I need the SMG. Wait, don't I need this for gunsmith though? I'm gonna need this literally like a Tapco SKS pretty much exactly like this. This is extremely lazy, but I don't care. Why is there no backpacks? We mark the two things, we get out. What ammo do we use? Whatever I find. Is the buckshot. How's the new pest? Hope you're well. I am, dude. How you doing, man? One of the scav bodies at the power station had a gunsmith stock. You really think I'm going to run all the way back there? We had Gonzi EFT with the 4 months before Mark. Jamsu 76, thanks for the 5 months. Charlotte Gravy 80, thanks for the 3 months. I'm looking up the top there to see if there's any players. just killed a guy named 2153 on streets with heaps of bitcoins and high tier loot. Am I allowed to take it? No. No. Leave it there for someone else. Shouldn't have killed the man.
Hey Pest, any advice for someone nervous to try something out of their comfort zone? Looking at taking a course for art and am nervous.
Isn't like exposure makes things more comfortable? So that maybe just like do some online stuff first, or maybe do some just do some YouTube courses on art and lead up to the actual course. You know? Wish I had a better answer, but pretty much it. All right, new key. Cottage back door key. That's huge. We are like winning. We are winning. Do you have a dog tag case? I thought I did.
Winning.
Winning. Right, this is needed for later. Look at all the tasks done. Healthcare prophecy. Bam. Bar tour. Bam. Oh, and we got the West 306 key for that too. Another lighthouse task. Signal part 3. Bam. Memory. Bam. I need bunkhouse key. Damn, hates me. Okay, so well, there's our SMG. Realistically speaking, we have the health skill sorted, right? Realistically speaking, we could do healthcare privacy part 2, right? Go to woods, get part 3 done. Part 4 is to have the health skill. Part 5 is to hand over or place three blue of these in factory. Can't see. Yeah, we've got 3. And if we do that, we get a med case. And that would also get us enough rep to get therapist to the next level 2. It does mean we're going back to the place that we hate. We need to save bitcoins. But I think it's worth doing it. Okay, turn in that vest. Is there a vest I can get off Ragman? Alright, that'll do. We have a lot of green tracer. Headshots with SMGs, hey? How do we get the MP5 SD? We need money spent. Did we just buy the dollars? Oh no, we need the Cyclone. Ugh. Everything's depending on this Cyclone now then.
Keep up the great work.
Nice, dude. We put a sight on this? Do we have a sight for us? I really want to put a hammer on it. Alright, so we go back to streets and then we go, so not streets, shoreline, and we go get this. Okay, privacy task done. So I just need to take the key up for now. 104. Alright. Man, imagine if we were running along and we got shot in the back by those players, but instead, we didn't die. Alright, let's go. Oh, 2 markers. You're right. You're right. We need 2 markers. Oh, they're Wi-Fi cameras. I thought it was on Prapper. I'm sure we'll need Wi-Fi cameras later, so I'll just put them in here. I'm not wasting them. Ooh. All right. We need to go to the resort. We'll go on the left-hand side so we can mark the helicopter. Why don't you just pause it for 12 hours, stop at 8 a.m., start at 8 p.m.? I take a lot of pride in trying to make sure everything goes smoothly and we stick to the rules of what I set. So can you let us know more what will be tomorrow? What do you mean? Baz, what do we have in life if we don't have some sort of rules? Are we just heathens? Oh, the fact that I heard someone jumping to the right there. I was on 4 though. And Pestily, what's up next year? You know who's beautiful, chat? You are. And Pestily. Thanks, yeah. You're not getting a raise, alright? Oh, it's like, you could probably ask Michael to start a bit earlier. And I'm like, it's a bit hard to tell someone to start a bit earlier when it's already 10:30 at night and they're probably already asleep. Michael! The big rig. Big rig, yeah, brother. Oh, well, there's money in there. Buy money. Oh, but not forgotten. All right. We got that item. What else do we need to do? What else are we going to do while we're here? Anything? Or is it just focus on getting this done? There, let's just get it out. Couple of items for the road. Want us to check for a red card, do you? Imagine if red card was there. Blue spawns are in 104, 112. But you're gonna need keys to get in those. Two sniper scavs. SMG headshots. Single shot fire engaged.
Hello.
Hello. Born Penguin, thanks for the 19 months. Bot Demise, thanks for the prime. Two bunker parts. Beast, you know about the Clomov Street extract? It'll be fixed within the next week. What's wrong with it? It just doesn't exist. There will be other subathon on Christmas. I have a really epic event. That I want to host. Ooh. Ooh, someone's died here. For another scav. Okay, so I got a really epic event I want to host in the studio, but I think I want to do it at the start of December. Doesn't really give me a lot of time to plan it. No, you can't come back still. That actually might be a role that you could help out with if you're interested, but you're living in Melbourne. So you're useless to me. You're dead to me. Need to flee with Jared. Jared plays RuneScape and no other game. What? It connect. I don't have the West 220K, I don't think. We finally have nostalgia. It's another dock case. Oh my God. There is so many quests now. There is so many quests now. I have a cat. I don't have a cat. A cat. I'm a kitty cat. And a meow 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 and a meow meow meow. Alright, we're going woods. Doesn't this barter trade for something now? We have to fill one of these up for meds. Well, if we're going woods, do we take the stuff? Do we want to do blood and chumming at the same time? That's risky. Streets, woods. No, I think we just do healthcare priority. If we get healthcare priority done, we get a med case, and that makes life better. Don't yeppers me do both. Don't pressure me like that. Fine, I'll do it. But if I die, if Sturman's there, and I have to find more gold chains, I know where you all live. I know where every one of yous live. Alright, if I die, coming for you, chat. Thanks, I thought you were going to bed. Sitting here judging me, looking at you. Have we heard Sturman? Didn't you say good night? A good night? I meant like good evening. Attack slow, thanks to the 8 months.
Is this the hardcore account?
What? This is the hardcore year account. Yes. Anti-hero 4. Attack slow, thanks to 8 months. Sasi Baka Chanui, thanks to 25 months. Chat, I don't think people realize, like, how do I do a threatening gift to Nikita? There's so much stuff I want to do in Tarkov right now. I just don't have time to do it. I gotta do hardcore. I want to play more hardcore. That can't be at me, right? If that's not at me, it's to someone else. Run. I gotta do hardcore, and then I gotta do raid episode filmings. And then I also want to do my main account, Lightkeeper. And I also got to do... I want to do guides. I don't know when I'm going to fit all this in. There's too much to do in Tarkov. There's like 5 guides that I could make. That I want to make. I'd rather have all that to do in Tarkov than what I do daily, to be honest. Maybe. Uber Tarkov, thanks for 200 bits, by the way. Attack slow with the 8 months. It's the Garrett with the 8 months. Once again, the mods didn't remind me to run the ads on the load-in. I have a question. If a friend wanted me to play on his account to level him up, would I be able to log in from my setup? Or is that like a weird potential thing to where I wouldn't be able to? So, I'll say this. By TOS, account sharing is bannable. The only way I can mentally see it being okay is if you play it on his computer. Because it'd be very weird to like... for that to be like bannable, because you know, if you're sharing the computer, it's not really sharing an account, because you're not allowed, like the TOS says you're not allowed to give your username and password to anyone. If I remember rightly, that's the TOS. So I would be mindful of that. Yeah. So by TOS says you're not allowed to give your username and password to anyone.
No, please.
Any quick discard? The default button's delete. I'll move mine to you, but I know a lot of people use the a lot of people use a button on their mouse. I shouldn't have shot at him, but the only reason I did was I was like, maybe it'll like make him run away. He's kind of heading to my direction. Where I need to go. I might go this way. See if I get a couple more scavs before I head down.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, mate. Wait, I'm slow. Thanks for the 14 months. Not worth it. Shot me in the head. See how it is. How did that hit me in the head and not kill me? And not do any damage to the armor?
It is a new month, so renew your crimes pestily moist.
Wait, is this quest SMG kills on woods? No, scav headshots on woods. And this is kills with the SMG. All right. It's a new month, Medurka. Thanks for the 4 months, mate.
Love the content.
Thanks, Jam African 09. There's two. Jeez, there was nothing. He would have seen the bodies. 2 bodies laying on top of each other in the grass would have easily been seen. 5 random letters and numbers. SVT. We got the chumming stuff down though. That's good.